Hello, it is Sunday. Once again, vlogging every day because it is August. I finished Monsters of Men. Oh my god, this was a 5-star. This was an amazing end to the series. My heart is a little bit broken. I had many moments where I was like, what is happening? But this was my book for Greed, which was my Abu prompt. I also forgot to mention in the end of last week's vlog, obviously last night when I was filming, because I was really like not with it and tired, but the Last Breath by Rachel Kane was my book for Ray, which was a book with death, but this was my Greed book, and because the mayor is very greedy, so is Mistress, I can't remember her name. That's a good start, isn't it? Mistress Coyle. But this was such a good ending, and I have sent many a Snapchat to my friend Ellen freaking out about this book, and I'm really grateful that she finally gave me the kick up the butt to read this series, because I have loved every second of it, even if parts did break me. But yeah, I thought I'd give you that update. I am starting 3 buddy reads tomorrow, so I will probably not read anything tonight now. I'm not going to start another book until my buddy reads tomorrow. But I am gonna probably not talk to you again this evening, so I will catch up with you tomorrow. Hello, it is Monday and it's late-ish. It's almost 10 p.m. Work was not fun. I had to work till like 7:30 because I thought my colleague was back off holiday today. Turns out it's tomorrow. I, for some reason, spent all last week thinking, oh yeah, she's back on Monday. And then when she was still out of office this morning, I checked the planner and she's off today. And as soon as I saw it, I looked, I was like, no, I remember her telling me now that she was coming back on Tuesday. So yeah, that wasn't fun. But I have some pretty good reading updates, but first, 2 more Funkos came. I am slowly getting all of the Thor Ragnarok ones, as you can see. So I got Thor and Hulk. I have another Thor one on the way. And then I think I only need to get the exclusive Valkyrie and the exclusive Hela, but they're a little bit harder to get hold of for a reasonable price. So we'll see. But anyway, reading updates. So I started 3 buddy reads today because why not? So first up, I am buddy reading The Great Brain Robbery with Helen. I read the first 54 pages and really loving being back in this. I love the artwork in this. I'm really excited to see what's going to actually happen in this. But yeah, I don't really have many thoughts yet because I'm only like 50 pages into it, and something happened at the end of today's pages which I think is going to set up the story. So hopefully more thoughts tomorrow. Then I started my buddy read of Lyriel with Fran. Fran hasn't had a chance to read today. I didn't think I was going to get a chance, but I did manage to read it, and I absolutely love that you find out the characters like Sabriel and another character in Sabriel. You find out basically their future in the first 50 pages of this, because they are in this, but this follows Lyriel, and I'm going to guess it does also follow Sabriel, because obviously Sabriel is the Paulson. So I'm looking forward to it, but I feel really bad for Lyriel. She's 14 and she is a bit of an outsider where she lives and doesn't know who her dad is, and her mum left her when she was 5, and then when she was 10 she got told that her mum was dead. I don't think her mum's dead, but we'll see. That's just me being, you know, I've watched enough like things and read enough books that if there's no body, they're not dead. But anyway, that's just my opening thoughts for the first 50-ish pages of this. And then I started my buddy read of Ship of Magic, which I don't think Jazz is joining in with, so it's just going to be me and Kelly. But I read the first 65 pages. I have got the audiobook and I'm reading along with the audio because I think that might help. As we all know, I did not get on with Assassin's Apprentice. However, this has pirates, this has ships and water and sea serpents, and I think I'm going to like this a lot more. And from the first 65 pages, I'm invested in it more than I was with Assassin's Apprentice. So hopefully this is going to go better. I wouldn't say I'm enjoying it, but I'm only like 60 odd pages into it. So we'll see. And it is like 880 pages. But I already hate Kyle. Like a lot. Kyle is a piece of work. And I feel like he's only going to get worse. And I feel like things are not going to go well for Althea. Which is going to make me sad. But we'll see. I am thinking positively for this. But we'll see. But I am going to go to bed. I was so ready last night to watch The Night Manager. And then the batteries for my Xbox controller were dead. And I couldn't bother to grab the charger and charge them. So I ended up just reading fanfiction instead. And then going to sleep. Which prompted a very weird dream. Which is weird. Like the fanfiction I read was not the character that was in my dream. It was really weird. Anyway, I'm not going to go into that. So it isn't 10 o'clock yet and I'm not going to fall asleep yet. So I'm probably going to try and find some fan fiction because the chaptered one I've been reading was being updated like almost daily. And now they've not updated in 2 weeks. And I'm like, there are 27 chapters in this fic and you've only uploaded 13. Give me chapter 14 please. But anyway, I will catch up with you tomorrow. Hello, it is Tuesday. It's very late. It's like midnight. So technically Wednesday, but we're just going to say it's Tuesday. But I have reading updates. Yay! So me and Helen read the next 50-ish pages of this. Really enjoying it. Wilma is adorable. I love Wilma. And it just fills me with warm fuzzy feelings. I love this. I can't really say anything without spoiling anything, so I'm not gonna. And then I read the next 50-ish pages of Ship of Magic. Still more invested than I was with Assassin's Apprentice, but I'm not really sure where the plot's gonna go yet. I do feel bad for, I think her name's Ronica. Is it Ronica? Obviously because her husband is dying and it's really sad. Because they seem to have had a really happy life together and loved each other. That's not a spoiler, by the way. It's not a secret that Ephron's like on his deathbed. I'm hoping, and I think, yes, I've just looked at the first line of the next chapter and Althea is in it. So I'm looking forward to that because Althea really intrigues me. But yeah, so there's that. And then I read the entirety of Sirens of Los Angeles by Candice Knight. And that's not like the biggest, most impressive thing because it's like 121 Kindle pages. But this was for my Olaf pick, which is read a book under 300 pages. And I took full advantage of reading a novella. This got a 4-star. I really enjoyed, obviously, because when you read Vampires of Moscow, you already know that the main character's sister is missing, and this is where she actually goes missing, but it's also, it opens up a few other things on like Saskia. So yeah, it was a really nice like novella to get into the series, especially having already read Vampires of Moscow, I'm very much looking forward to reading Witches of Barcelona. I don't know when I'm going to get to it, but I'm looking forward to it. But I am really tired, so I'm going to go to bed now. But I thought I would just give you that update, that I got another book crossed off my list, and I'll catch up with you tomorrow. Hello, it is Wednesday and it's really late, but I wanted to quickly give you updates because my updates for one of these books is very interesting. So I read my buddy read pages of this and I really love this, and this one has dragons in it, so I don't think the dragons are probably going to feature again, but the dragons were in it for like a page. So if you're watching this and you're still stuck on a dragon book and you have read Train to Impossible Places and would like to pick up the sequel, then may I suggest The Great Broom Robbery for the Mushu prompt. I'm not using it for the Mushu prompt. Obviously didn't know there was dragons in it, but yeah, I'm really enjoying this. This has now switched to being, so this is told in third person, but it's all told essentially from Susie's point of view. This is Susie, but this one, it's actually now split between Susie and Wilmot, which I love. I love the little bit of extra. But yeah, I'm suspicious of a character. I was suspicious of them in the first book and I'm suspicious of them in this book, but we'll see how that one goes. But my update, I read today's pages of Ship of Magic, and if you watched my vlogs when I was reading Assassin's Apprentice, you all know I had no feelings whatsoever throughout the book. The book did not make me feel things. I read today's pages of this and I sobbed. This book is making me feel things, mostly anger and sadness. So obviously the whole thing around this book, this is not a spoiler, is that the ships do not come to life until 3 generations of the family have died on the deck, and Althea, who is the daughter of the current owner, like the current captain of the ship, her dad was too ill to do a journey, so his son-in-law, not Althea's brother-in-law, is standing captain for the ship, and Althea was on board. They've just got back and basically her dad is ready to die on the ship, and the whole process of them getting him to the ship so he can die on this ship and the ship come to life was heartbreaking. But what was even more heartbreaking, again not a spoiler, was Althea's dad basically saying that she is not going to inherit the ship. It's going to be her sister, but her brother-in-law, and it hurt. But then I was really angry, not only for Althea, because it's her right to have that ship and it's just been ripped away from her, but also the fact that Wintro, Kyle and whatever Althea's sister's name is, their oldest son, wants to be a priest. He is in training to be a priest, and Kyle is trying to stop that from happening because he wants his oldest son on the ship to inherit the ship, and it's I hate it. I hate Kyle so much, and this has been a ranting thing about Kyle and about how I'm sad about Althea. But yeah, I enjoyed today's pages most, I think, because Kenneth wasn't there. I don't really know what the whole deal with Kenneth is. Obviously I'm gonna find out, but I don't really care for Kenneth at all. So I'm intrigued to see where that's going to go though, and I have no idea where the plot is going with this, but the fact that I'm invested in the characters and the book is making me feel things, this is already a good sign compared to the lack of any feelings whatsoever for Assassin's Apprentice. So I'm glad I've picked this up because I am enjoying it. But that was my updates. That was about it. I made this weird decision on my lunch break to like start gardening. Our garden has sort of got overgrown with weeds. My dad usually de-weeds the garden, but obviously, you know, he had a heart attack, he can't do that. And I struggle and my mum struggles, so it's just not been getting done. And then where we flooded, the floodwater has just like been a thriving ground for the weeds, and some of them were like as tall as my waist, which is ridiculous. So I basically on my lunch break did one half of the garden, and then was one, too hot and tired because the sun was beating down on me, and two, which I'm probably a little bit sunburnt, I don't know, and two, my lunch break was over. So I'm gonna try and do the other half on my lunch break tomorrow. I don't know why I'm doing this, but I thought I'd just give you that update, and I'll catch up with you tomorrow. I have sprints tomorrow. I'm very excited. Yauk got announced for next year, so it's usually the last weekend of July, but next year it's been moved forward, so it's the 8th to the 10th of July, which, you know, isn't ideal because I like to have that one extra paycheck, because I usually get paid the day we go to Yauk for the first day. So now I've got one less, but that's fine. That's fine. I'm looking forward to it. Obviously, I already have my tickets because my tickets rolled over, because I bought my tickets in January 2020 for the July 2020, which then got rolled over to July 2021, which then got rolled over to when the next announcement for Yauk is, which is going to be 8th to 10th of July 2022. So hopefully third time lucky, because I would actually like to go to Yauk again. I miss it. But yeah, anyway, I will catch up with you tomorrow. Hello, it is Thursday. I just filmed this clip, then realised it hadn't actually started filming, which is great. But I'm on my lunch break in work, so I'm continuing with my little garden clean-up endeavour. And I just wanted to document how tall this one particular weed is. This one right here, like, look, it's attached to the ground and it comes up to here. That is ridiculous, but it's fine because it's about to be pulled up, so yay. So apparently this is now a thing, me vlogging in this angle in bed, because I literally just got into bed and then realised I haven't updated you. So I read my buddy read pages of The Great Brain Robbery. We now know why it's called The Great Brain Robbery. Me and Helen have theories, but obviously we're not sure yet if we'll be right on those theories. And then I read today's pages of Ship of Magic, and it made me angry. Like, yesterday I sobbed, today I was angry, but it's making me feel things, so I'm liking that. And then on my sprints tonight, I started reading If This Gets Out by Sophie Gonzalez and Cal Dietrich. I'm so excited for this. It's one of my most anticipated books of the year, and I'm very excited that I've got an e-arc of it because it doesn't come out till like December, January. I'm 29% in and it's making me feel things, and I love it so much. It's taken me back to the days of being in a fandom for a boy band, because I mean, it's not a secret, massive directioner, but I was sort of on the side that whilst I was like a crazy obsessed fan, I was never crazy obsessed to the point that I would like follow them around and like wait outside their hotels and stuff and try and find, like, I wasn't that level of crazy fan. I was level of crazy fan where I would go on Tumblr and like reblog a million pictures of them and rewatch all of their music videos and interviews over and over again. I was that sort of crazy fan. But it's just so weird reading it and like seeing how crappy life is for the band members, how they're not allowed to do they're basically told how to act and how to dress and everything, and it's just really sad. And it makes me so like glad I never actually ended up pursuing a career in music, because when I was like literally up until the age of like 19, 20, maybe even 21, I wanted that. I even auditioned for X Factor and I got to like the 3rd round, which is the round before the TV round that you see the first time. And I had such a fun time, but I'm actually so glad that I never actually made it further, because I don't want that. And it made me realise how I don't want that. But yeah, anyway, enough about that. I thought I'd just give you that update, but I am really enjoying the book, and yeah, it's very angsty at the moment and slow burn, which I'm not sure if I'm enjoying, because I don't usually read those sorts, but I am enjoying it. But yeah, I just thought I'd give you that update. But now I'm gonna go to sleep because I've got to be up super early tomorrow, because I'm starting work early to finish early, because I'm getting round 2 of my tattoo cover up. I'm still not showing it off. We'll see how much gets done tomorrow on whether I show you it in this vlog or wait, because I think there might need to be a 3rd session, but we'll wait and see how tomorrow goes. But yeah, anyway, I will catch up with you tomorrow. Hello, it is Saturday. That's a lie, it's technically Sunday. It's like almost 1 o'clock in the morning. But I did not update you Friday. I didn't really read anything apart from my pages of this. I did go have my 2nd session of my tattoo. We should only have to have 1 more session and then it will be complete, but it looks amazing right now compared to what it did after my 1st session, because it was only half done. And then Charlie stayed. It is the first time Charlie has stayed, and we've had a sleepover in a 1.5 years. I'm pretty sure it was February 2020 the last time we did it, and it was so nice. It felt normal. Like, because one of my nephews is staying with us for a week, so all of us watched Thor Ragnarok, and then me and Charlie got into bed with snacks, and we watched a Jack Whitehall stand-up on Netflix, and then we fell asleep to a Russell Howard stand-up, and it was just normal and nice, and it was exactly what we both needed. And then today I haven't done basically any reading again, because my sister and 2 of my other nephews came and I did a barbecue, and it was really fun. I'm so tired, but we did a barbecue, and then after the barbecue, obviously my sister and 2 of my nephews left. The other one is staying for a week, and yeah, I had a FaceTime with Liv where we basically used each other as motivation to tidy. And whilst I didn't do a huge amount, I've managed to get basically all of my Harry Potter stuff on eBay. And I've already sold a couple of things, which is great because I don't want it anymore. So that was pretty productive, and I've made a start on actual tidying some stuff, but not finished. But then I did finish Great Brain Robbery. Helen did message earlier to say she'd finished it, and yeah, I finished this. This came out as a 4-star. It was only just a 4-star. For Royal Readathon, this was my chip book because it's a middle grade, and yeah, it was really fun. I really enjoyed it. I think I enjoyed the first one more, but there were a few things in this that I was like, ooh. And the way it's been left, I am absolutely obsessed with how it's been left, because I need book 3. Yeah, so I need book 3, but I don't own book 3. But yeah, I really enjoyed buddy reading this with Helen, and yeah, it was really good. So yeah, but I'm gonna wrap up the vlog because I'm super tired. I've got a busy day tomorrow because ouch, that was my shoulder clicking. I've got a busy day again tomorrow because I've got to edit my entire vlog because I haven't had a chance to do any in advance. So I've got to do the whole thing. And then I've obviously got my sprints at midday, and then I kind of caved and ordered a Pokemon Sword for my Switch. I was watching my nephew play it today and I was like, screw it. I've not bought myself a Pokemon game in years, or I've not got a Pokemon game in years, so I thought, screw it, I'm going to do it. So that's coming tomorrow, so I think I'm going to spend the evening playing that because I'm going to be reading on my sprints. So I will wrap this vlog up now. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I will see you next time. Bye!